Hello, in this 10th Toolbox talk we will identify the type of package that can be used for limited quantities. As we have learned from the previous films, limited quantities are small shipments of dangerous goods. Dangerous goods are chemicals in gas, liquid or solid form, and their mixtures and solutions that present a significant risk of causing harm, injury, loss or property and environmental damage. Our third film in this series looked at packaging that can be used for limited quantity shipments, the combination box or the shrink wrap tray. We learned that the box or tray does not need to be constructed to the UN approved packaging standard, but it must be strong enough to withstand the rigours and forces of transit. In this film, we will examine how strong these LQ packages need to be. We will focus on the road transport side of things, as all dangerous goods journeys have at least one element of this mode. Our package sits in a warehouse waiting to be loaded onto a lorry. Usually that package is on a pallet and is one of many similar packages. Therefore, before the LQ package has even been moved, forces are acting on this package. The weight of the package is around and on top. The LQ package has to withstand these static forces, and we can test these by conducting a stacking test to see whether the package can withstand the weight of similar sized and weighted packages on top of it. Next, we will have to secure the package to the pallet, and this will add to the weight or force applied to the package. Whether we use shrink wrap or banding as a securing method, this force factor needs to be taken into account. The pallet is then moved by mechanised handling equipment and placed onto the lorry. Now, depending on the carrier, some pallets are stacked, one on top of each other. Now your limited quantity package has to be strong enough to withstand the additional weight of another pallet of goods on top of it. As the lorry starts its journey, the forces of acceleration, braking and going around sharp corners or roundabouts will cause transit forces to be applied to the loads being carried. Load shift can occur, especially where sharp, sudden forces, like emergency stops or taking corners at excessive speed, are part of the journey. Load shift can cause your pallet of goods to be pushed up against the other pallets around it, and if these pallets have angular or pointed areas, the transit forces can cause your package to be damaged as it is pushed against harder, sharper or angular surfaces. Thus, your package has to be strong enough to withstand side impact forces as well. Now, when your package is delivered to a warehouse or to its customer, the package will often be removed from the pallet, and this could be dropped onto the floor, no more common occurrence than you could imagine, and thus the package should be capable of withstanding this dropping. Now it's time to review how strong your LQ package needs to be. It must withstand stacking forces or similar loads on top of it, and potentially of heavier loads being placed on top if pallet stacking occurs during the transport phase. It must withstand side loading forces where load shift forces it to make contact with other freight items in the vehicle. And lastly, it should withstand a drop from height when it is being handled from the pallet. Now, how do you guarantee that your package can meet and withstand these transit forces? Simple. You specify these requirements when you purchase your packaging from a packaging supplier. You might want to conduct your own packaging tests to confirm that the packaging can withstand the expected transit forces. Why do we need to do this? Let's examine one of the legal responsibilities that a carrier, the transport company, has in respect of your LQ package. Where packaging has failed and it is damaged and it is obvious that it has not withstood nor will withstand further transit forces on it, then it cannot continue on its intended journey to the consignee until the contents are repacked in proper, strong packaging. You as the consigner will have to bear this additional cost in both lost time, time to rectify, and the cost of new packaging. There is a lot more to consider for packaging strength and integrity, and remember, we have only looked at the transit forces for road, which are mild compared to those that are encountered but during sea or air journeys. As the consigner of dangerous goods, be they in UN-approved packaging or strong packaging, it is your legal responsibility to ensure that all dangerous goods are properly contained in packages that are strong enough to withstand the expected transit forces. It's not just about using any old box. Take the time to check and assure yourself that the packaging can meet the legal requirement for strength. The National Dangerous Goods Awareness Day is conceived and organised by the British Association of Dangerous Goods Professionals and is sponsored by Label Line. There are 10 further films in this series for the 2026 National Dangerous Goods Awareness Day. Please take the time to check out each one. If this information whets your appetite, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the BADGP channel for future notifications of our instructional films. And for more information on dangerous goods, then head on over to the BADGP website at www.badgp.org and look at the benefits you get as a member.